So about a week ago here in the United States, the movie The Sound of Freedom came out. And this movie has been making some headlines. It's being attacked by people on the left. Now it's being attacked by people on the right. So what's the deal with this movie? Why are so many people attacking it? What is this even all about? These are some of the topics I'm going to get into on this episode today, so let's get started. Now in 2018, the movie The Sound of Freedom was completed. So this movie, it's actually been ready to go for quite some time. And when Disney acquired Fox, and Fox had the rights to Sound of Freedom, Disney acquired The Sound of Freedom. But for whatever reason, it hasn't been made public, Disney decided not to release this movie. They didn't send it out into the theaters, they didn't put on Disney Plus, they simply weren't going to release the film. So Angel Studios came in and acquired the rights, and Angel Studios then released the movie into theaters on July 4th. And in sort of an ironic twist, on July 4th, the newest Indiana Jones movie from Disney, that had just been out in the theaters, but Sound of Freedom beat it. Sound of Freedom was number 1, Indiana Jones was number 2. So just a sort of fun, ironic twist there in this story. But what has become really interesting with this is the movie's being attacked by people on the left and the right. People on the left are attacking this movie saying it's some sort of QAnon film or it's some sort of conspiracy movie. But the fact is, this is based on true stories. The man behind the movie, Tim Ballard, he's been on record multiple times saying the characters in this movie, while their names have been changed and those sorts of details for understandable reasons, the adults are all based on real things that happen. The kids are all based on real things that happen. The situations, the moments in the movie are based on real things that have happened. So it's odd to call it a conspiracy theory movie. That's some really bizarre critique of this from the left. But then from the right recently has been some critique. Well, hey, you don't want to go see this because it's made by Mormons. Well, this is an unusual critique as well because the movie was completed in 2018 and it was under Fox at the time. It is true that Angel Studios has a lot of Mormon investment behind it. That's true. But Angel Studios didn't make the movie. They're just releasing the movie. So on both sides of that, it being some sort of strange conspiracy film, as the left is saying, or it being some sort of strange Mormon film, as some on the right are saying, both are incorrect. What this movie is an extremely important movie showing the horror of child trafficking, sex trafficking, human trafficking. It's an issue that needs to be shined even more with a spotlight on it, not less. So it's very interesting when you see people against this kind of a film. For whatever their political reason, whatever their reason, it is interesting to see people against this film. It's shining a light on an issue that needs really more light on it. Now, because of the themes, it's not a movie that's for little kids, but it's a movie that teenagers, depending on where they are, teenagers should see. And as parents, take them, talk about it, have some very real conversations about this. It's a very powerful movie. We like to think of things like trafficking and slavery and all of that as something from the past, but that's not true. It's happening today, and we like to think of it as something that might only be in third world countries, but that's also not true. It's happening right here within our own borders, in our own country. So it's an important topic. It's a serious topic. It's ridiculous to attack this movie as a QAnon thing or a conspiracy. It's ridiculous to attack this movie because who could possibly be an investor in the company that got it distributed into the theaters? I mean, these are silly reasons to be attacking this movie. It's the kind of movie that needs more people to see it, not less. Pray for the families, pray for the kids, the children who find themselves trapped in this horrible situation. Spend some time and learn about this issue, learn about this tragedy, and then go watch The Sound of Freedom.